That's holding the water back round. What happened? All I heard was fuck!
The only way to truly appreciate how contoury this canal is from the sky, as you can see by this giant Canal S.
Well, morning, it's the next day. We had a lovely night there by the glamping place.
Oh, yeah, very peaceful, lovely, wasn't it?
So quiet, you can't hear nothing.
No,
There's
it's nice.
no road,
No trains,
no
no
planes.
roads. Yeah,
There's
lovely.
nothing. It's one of those stretches of canals that has just remained
Yeah, this is.
how it was back when it was originally done.
Yeah, it's beautiful, South Oxford, isn't it, Josh?
Yeah, it really is.
This part's lovely.
Such a nice stretch. There's no locks. It's just miles and miles of contour canal.
Yeah. Countryside. Loads of lambs we've seen. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Buffalo.
It's not that nice again today, but
No.
it's a little bit warmer, a little bit less windy.
Yeah. Hope the rain stays off for us.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be nice tomorrow, though.
We did say go tomorrow, but we need a pump out, don't we?
Yeah, we need a pump out desperately.
Yeah, so we're heading to Fenny Compton Marina, which is about 5 miles away, but then there's no parking. There's a windy hole at Fenny Compton, but there's no windy hole around this area because otherwise I would come back and spend the weekend here or near Fenny Compton where there is a
What's
parking.
nice about Fenny Compton is you haven't got to go into the marina.
Yeah, it's a wharf.
It's on the wharf.
Yeah.
Well, it used to be on the wharf, so
I'm sure
it still is.
Yeah, so we get a pump out there, get rid of the rubbish. I don't know, probably stop up back up on water if it's free. Yeah, then we head on down through Fenny Compton Tunnel, quote unquote. It's not really a tunnel anymore. And then we head to Claydon, where we're more out just before we get to the locks that take us back downhill.
Yeah, so we've gone up, we've got to go down.
Yeah, we're on the Summit Pound at the moment, but then the canal goes all the way down to the River Thames, of course. Hello, chicklings!
Oh, little ducklings! Beautiful!
Yeah, a few boats pass us, and no problems with rowing moored whatsoever.
No, it's absolutely
Only be a
fine.
problem 2 boats coming at the same time, opposite directions.
They were just, I think they were together, we passed them
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah, let's just go and enjoy this stunning
Lovely
section of
cruise!
canal. Yeah.
This is the UK Canal Network. Everything in red is what we've cruised before. Now we are here on the South Oxford Canal at Bridge 125 near Fenny Compton on a lovely isolated contour section of canal. We'll be starting our cruise today at Bridge 125, making our way towards where the HS2 is coming past and ruining this lovely greenbelt. Then we'll be making our way around the lovely contours towards the small village of Fenny Compton, where there is a water point and rubbish and a lovely pub. But we'll be going past that and getting a pump out at the marina. After that, we head through the Ex-Fenny Compton Tunnel, making our way towards the small hamlet of Claydon, where we're more up just before the locks, making the cruise about 8 miles of lockless canal. Let's go and do it. There are some extremely tight bends today, especially in a 70-foot boat, and the canal is quite shallow, but it's also very busy, so we will be using our horn a lot. As you can see, there's a boat coming around this tight bend already, but the boat coming around the bend has messed up our positioning for taking this bend, which, as you'll see, is quite hard now.
No, you're not going to make it one time.
There's also another boat coming. Hopefully we can do this maneuver before it gets to us. Thankfully we were able to make it around that bend before the boat got to us, although it looks like they did wait for us, so we said thanks. Now, unfortunately, as you can see, one of the most beautiful stretches of canal on the network, so isolated, so quiet, has been ruined by the HS Bloody 2 again. It's a shame that it has to come through the nicest section of the South Oxford Canal and has absolutely ruined this landscape. We've now got ourselves an extremely tight bend to do, and unfortunately there's a higher boat coming. Hopefully they'll wait, but they didn't. They just barged their way through as we were still trying to make our way around the bend, almost crashing into the front of the boat if it weren't for me slamming it into reverse. All they had to do was wait for us to make the manoeuvre. Karma got them in the end.
That's what they get for not waiting. Hey.
Oh, that is funny. Sorry, don't they hear it? They were going so fast, guys.
They weren't even waiting for you. They were about to hit the boat. I had to slam it in reverse.
I blasted the horn and everything, and they just didn't slow down. Now they just collided with the armco. Sorry.
That over there is another humpback bridge. You can just see how contoured the canal is. I don't think this is the viaduct for the HS2. I think this is just a temporary access bridge because it's so remote here. Now this looks like where the viaduct will be. Although after 2 years, not much progress has really been made, has it?
Towpath has been destroyed. All that's holding the water back, Mum. Imagine if that broke, the whole canal would breach.
We were honestly quite shocked when we got to this point, because this is arguably the most popular mooring spot on this section of canal, because it boasts some beautiful views and is so isolated and remote. But there was only one boat here.
Surprised no one's burnt that yet. There's an egg on top of it.
Wow, I was honestly quite surprised how this bridge is still standing. I suppose if the main arch is still intact, it's still pretty solid. Thankfully no heavy machinery or vehicles go over this bridge anymore.
Yeah, I know.
This is another extremely tight bend, and one that we usually cannot make in one go. We usually end up just slamming into the Humco, but this time Mum managed to pull it off.
Wow.
Canal, that was good.
Yeah, because last time we cocked that up.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking hell. That is one of the worst smells I've ever
It
smelled.
smells, guys. Oh, I don't know what it
God, it's unbearable.
Oh.
You can, even when you breathe, it comes in. To your mouth.
I don't know what it is. Oh.
It's muck sprayed, I think, but it's the worst muck spray I've ever smelt. The hole I fell down is still there.
It's still there.
I don't know what's going on here. We're running out of time.
We weren't too sure what was going on here, but all would be revealed once we actually had a word with the narrowboat in front of us. He let us overtake him, and he said his wife was having trouble with the dogs on the towpath. I think they ran off in the fields or something.
Granddad, yeah.
August is Amy.
September?
September's George.
Now this is the first road bridge in over 8 miles of canals. Now that is unheard of most canals, really, isn't it? Now we're back in civilisation. We blast the horn in preparation for a boat because we had a feeling there'd be one through this tight, narrow section. And there was, but thankfully we could make it around each other without having any trouble. And now at last we've made it to Fenny Compton Marina, where we can get ourselves a pump out and get rid of the rubbish.
Yeah. I want that.
No! Lovely, probably the same for parents.
Not really even a towpath anymore, is it? Right, all pumped out at Fenny Compton. How much is 20 quid?
20 quid, yeah.
The standard price.
Standard, it seems to, well, it's not standard everywhere.
You have to do it yourself, but I prefer that anyway.
But she's such a lovely lady in there.
Yeah.
Remember her from last time.
That's where the bins are as well, it's the RT bins. Can move to there. We're just going through.
Yesterday, Josh.
Yeah, it's a minute ago. Just going through Fenny Compton Tunnel now, or used to be. Now it's just a cutting. Can't see any boats coming yet. We'll
This
see.
is in the well, it did exist years ago, the tunnel, but I think Josh did a done a vlog.
Yeah, if you want to watch that, yeah, I did a whole video on the Fenny Compton Tunnel. But yeah, we're out of the beautiful contour area now. We're back in civilisation, back to roads and trains and train track there.
South Oxford's beautiful.
But it is still very quiet. I mean, you've seen the towpath. Not many people walking.
Yeah, we had a boat stuck in the bridge.
Yeah.
Wondered what it was. I think the guy was trying to pick his wife and the 2 dogs up, but not successful. But he let us come past. I don't want to hold you up. Lovely guy.
Walking the towpath though, wasn't she?
Yeah.
And she said it was treacherous.
Said it's treacherous. I thought I meant to
Fell in
say
a hole, so I know.
about Josh falling in that hole.
But yeah, we're on our way to Claydon now. It's only about 3 miles. No locks. Yeah, all pumped out. Weather's becoming nicer actually.
Yeah,
Sun's
a bit of
coming
sun
out.
just a minute ago.
That's good. But anyway, let's get there.
Now this straight section here, of course, is where the Fenny Compton Tunnel used to be, at 1,133 yards. But it was causing quite a bottleneck and slowing a lot of boats down and traffic, and with competition from the Grand Junction Canal at the time, the decision was made in 1840 to purchase the land above the tunnel, and cutting out a passing place in the middle, thus making it 2 lengths of tunnel, one 336 yards and one 452. So in 1868 they decided to open it out completely. Now it's just a narrow, awkward cutting, but to be honest with you, there's deeper cuttings on the Shropshire Union Canal, which still weren't tunnels.
Why have they just left this tree here?
Oh, I can't believe it. Why would you?
Oh, it's got just about enough clearance for boats, so we'll leave it until it falls down.
Look,
my
I slowed
God.
down. Otherwise the camera would have gone.
And you can't keep it straight because you've got this tree, so you need to go further in. God, that's an even older Peugeot Boxer.
Mum was so distracted by that intriguing sign that this happened.
Come down to us later.
Yeah.
This is the old feeder branch that went to, of course, the reservoir which fed the canal. I don't think it was ever navigable, but it's curious how there's quite a big gap underneath that bridge.
Got some plant pot at the back.
Hey, darling. Oh,
Yeah.
Don't ask me why I'm filming the PT Cruiser. They ain't nothing special to look at, are they?
That's good, baby. I'll just take it really slow.
What happened? All I heard was fuck!
It's not in a bloody hole, John. My whole leg and my toe is in the...
Hang on, wait.
Getting wet. My foot's... Look, my whole leg and my feet are getting wet. Look,
Oh my god.
look, my toe...
Oh my god.
I can't believe we were talking about that.
Now you know what it's like.
I cannot... You can't even see that, look.
No. CRT. If I broke my leg.
Oh, luckily, I just landed on my... Oh, didn't do any damage, thank goodness. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Go out, baby. She's fighting now, so I went to grab her.
Right, we've made it to Claydon. Well, not quite, it's down there, Claydon. But
Lovely spot.
it's pretty much Claydon, the closest place. It is a nice spot. We always stop here before we go through Croppedy. And we're more on the other side of Croppedy.
And
we go through
the
Banbury.
cats. This is a lovely spot for the cats. We might lose Ash.
Again.
She might not come in tonight. But...
So we don't let her out very often because she just stays out all night now.
Yeah, she's a bit of a pain.
I think it's because that bloody
I don't know
Indie.
if you watch her, she'll remember when she was on the heat and she disappeared for 2 weeks on the Chesterfield.
Yep.
So, but she's been done. But yeah, she just
Need to
gets
get that
spots
Indie
like
done now.
this. Yeah, get
Needs to
spots
get Indie
like this.
done, let Indie out.
Yeah, and then we can leave the doors and the windows. Well, not this warm enough at the moment, but we can leave the doors and windows open.
Yeah. It's about 1 o'clock now, and we're going to stay here. And a lot of you are saying, well, why didn't you go to Crick? You could have made it to Crick easily.
Yeah.
And we could have, but do we really want to?
No, I don't want to pay a fortune for the moorings there. I've heard it's so expensive to pay, and it's just so crowded. So
Yeah.
we just drive the van there. We're meeting.
There were literally no. Well, actually, there was Braunton. I keep calling it Braunston, like I'm in Devon.
No, Braunton is the one in
yeah.
Devon. It's Braunston.
Yeah. Well, there's a few locks there, and then there's Watford, isn't there? But we can just drive. We don't have to go there.
We're
a lot of
meeting,
other YouTubers don't have cars, do they? So.
No, we're meeting our viewers Sue and Tim Jackson, and they are actually paying for us to go in the show.
Thank you very much for that,
They
guys.
bought tickets, so we're going to meet them at the front. Yes, thank you so much, guys. Can't wait to see you again. And yeah, we're looking forward to it.
It's only half an hour drive from here.
Yeah,
So.
which is good. And hopefully we'll meet a lot of you guys that watch us. Because we do bump into viewers and things, don't we, Josh? And I love chatting to them, but we don't see that many really on the
I haven't seen
canals.
anyone for a while.
It's funny, certain is it the Trent and Mersey? One, I think it's the Trent and Mersey. We've seen loads of.
Yeah, usually
Yeah,
Trent
and the Shroppy, we see
Union.
quite a few people that know us.
But none down here at the moment.
No.
It's mostly marine and high
I think I have had messages saying we went past you, but I said, "Did you say hello?" And I think it was when Josh and Andy was coming down to pick me up from Devon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They said, "Oh, didn't look like anyone was on the boat." Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to stay here until Tuesday. Tuesday we'll head down through Croppedy, and the trouble, you can't head any further than Croppedy because there's nowhere to park in between Croppedy and Banbury. So
Oh, we got
otherwise we've got to
lovely.
commit all the way through Banbury.
Yeah, lovely couple, Adrian and Mervyn.
Hopefully see them again in Croppedy.
Yeah, Lady Hannah, and there's another lady I'm always messaging called Michelle. There, I met her when we done a pumper. They were in the office and that there, so hopefully we might see them.
But anyway,
Fingers
it was a
crossed.
brilliant cruise, apart from
Yeah.
when Mum fell in the hole at the end. Fuck! That's what I heard.
Don't! You don't bleep that out.
No, no.
Bleep. I don't very often swear, but yeah, I just lost my leg.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks
Fell
for
in the
watching.
hole just like me.
Thanks for watching. It's funny, we were just talking about that.
This is
We
where
were
Dad fell in the
oh.
canal with the shopping.
Yeah, and this is where Dad fell in the canal with the trolley and everything. Oh, blimey.
Anyway, hope you all enjoyed.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, and we'll see you at Crick.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.